Stress is a quiet killer of male power, and his influence on potency cannot be underestimated. When a man is constantly in a state of nervous tension, his body begins to work against himself. The main culprit is cortisol, stress hormone, which literally suppresses the production of testosterone, making a man less energetic, confident and, most critical, weakening his sexual function. The longer the stress lasts, the deeper the problem becomes. A decrease in libido, difficulties with achieving an erection, premature ejaculation, or, conversely, the inability to achieve orgasm. All this can be a consequence of a chronic nervous strain. But why does stress hit so much precisely by male power? It's all about physiology. Firstly, cortisol does not just reduce testosterone, it violates the hormonal balance in general, which affects everything, from mood to muscle tone. Secondly, stress causes vascular spasm, worsening blood circulation, and a strong erection is possible only with a good blood flow. Thirdly, chronic tension depletes the nervous system, reducing the sensitivity and pleasure of sex. And the most dangerous one is a vicious circle. The more stress, the weaker the potency, and the worse the things in bed, the stronger the experiences that only aggravate the problem. You can break this vicious circle, but this requires a systematic approach. The first and most important is to learn how to manage stress, and not let it manage you. Relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing, meditation, or even just conscious pauses during the day, help reduce the level of cortisol and restart the nervous system. Physical activity is the second key factor. Regular training, especially power and cardio, not only improve blood circulation, but also naturally increase testosterone. Even simple walking for 30 to 40 minutes a day already gives a positive effect. Sleep is no less important. It is during a deep night's rest that the body is restored, and the level of testosterone reaches a peak. Chronic lack of sleep, on the contrary, reduces male power, so 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep should become a mandatory point in the struggle for healthy potency. Food also plays a huge role. Fast food, excess sugar, alcohol and trans fats exacerbate the consequences of stress, while the right products, meat, fish, nuts, greens, eggs, maintain hormonal balance and improve blood flow. Especially important are zinc, magnesium and vitamin D, which directly affect the production of testosterone. The psychological aspect is no less important than physiology. Constant anxiety, self-doubt, fear of failure in bed, all this creates additional pressure. Open conversations with a partner can help here, working with a psychologist or even just a change of scenery, new impressions, travel, hobbies that bring joy, help reduce stress. Positive emotions launch the production of endorphins, natural antidepressants that neutralize the harmful effects of cortisol. If stress has already managed to hit potency, do not despair, the body has a huge resource for recovery. Sometimes a few weeks of a healthy regime are enough to return the former form. The main thing is not to ignore the problem and not mask it with stimulants, which give a short-term effect, but exacerbate the situation in the long term. Instead, it is better to work on the reasons, reduce stress, strengthen the body, establish sleep and nutrition, as well as restore mental balance. Male power is not just physiology, it is a balance between the body and the psyche. Stress violates this balance, but, having taken control of the situation, you can not only return the lost, but also reach a new level. The key rule is simple. The less destructive stress in your life, the stronger, more confident and energetic you become in all areas, including the bed. Start small. Reduce the level of stress today, and tomorrow you will feel the first positive changes.